Hi, I'm Dean, and this is...
I'm Angie.
Yep, we're Holidays on Ice, and you're watching AU Review.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for that beautiful performance before. Is the Hammond a big feature of the record?
Yeah, it's I think it's nearly on every song.
It's a love affair.
It is a love affair, an ongoing one. Yeah.
Is this? I mean, what's the origins of this Hammond? It seems to tell a story of its own.
It does indeed. About 20 years ago, a friend of mine was. I got a phone call saying, "I've just seen this Hammond. It's at Retrovision, and I think it's yours." And well, I mean, so we went down. He had a van. We bought it, and I built a base for it so we could wheel it around. But when I tipped it up, it had a beautiful business card stapled to the base and just said Chicago, Illinois. So it's the real deal. I don't know how long it's been here, but it's taken pride and place in the living room for about 20 years now. So.
And as it should. So let's talk about the record. It's your first in a little while. Was it 2009 was the last one?
I think it was, yeah.
So in that period, of course, lots of other things going on, but most importantly, when the decision came to make the new record, you went for the crowdfunding model. Do you want to talk a little bit about what led you down that road?
Well, it was actually about a year and a half ago, Angie showed me crowdfunding. I was new to the whole thing. And then sometime later I painted 20 little tin lid pictures waiting for mixers to come back. And it was Angie's inspired idea to make the paintings available as rewards, and it worked out.
Yeah, and they went really fast.
Yeah, that was great. We got our target in a day or so.
Yeah.
So it was good.
It wasn't a bad number in the end. And I mean, what did that mean for the record? Is that what got it out at the end of the day?
100%, yeah. Well, I think I was sort of bemoaning to Angie, how the hell are we going to finish this? And it did. It's pushed us over the line and helped us mix it, master it, and press some copies. So.
And feel excited about it too, I think, as getting that. I think when you do a crowdfund, you get a sense of how much people are keen to be a part of your project, and it becomes a lot more interactive. And yeah, I think both of us realised we were doing something pretty exciting then.
Yeah, it seemed to start just the awareness of the record as well. So it's just been talk about it for a long while, so it's nice.
What did kind of the long time between records come down to? Was it availability, or is it just is it a project that just comes when it needs to, when it feels right?
We're all doing different things.
Yeah.
Angie's doing a bunch of fun solo records.
And you've been painting, yeah.
And I like to paint. I've had 2 or 3 exhibitions, and Stella's based in LA. So it's we get together when we can. There's no rush, which is nice.
Because how long do you think, like it took about 3 years all up to make the record?
Yeah. Well, there's definitely a year in this room.
Yeah. Well, because I've made a couple. I live in Melbourne, so I come fly here we do really intense sessions together, and then Dean will work on it some more. But I flew up about 4 times for the record.
Yeah. Stella dropped in for 2 or 3 times. So I think it was maybe a year of recording, maybe a year of mixing and mastering, and then we made videos. We've made one for each song. So yeah, I think it's probably been a 3-year period from where to go.
And a lot of painting and sending off gifts for possible purchases.
Up and down.